Welcome back to the Research Finance Education Series. This video will explain what the Research Core Facilities is, who will incur these charges, and how it is billed. First, why is it important? The use of a centralized and state-of-the-art Research Core Facility, or RCF, is an integral part of the hospital's Kenan Research Center of the Li Ka-shing Knowledge Institute. By centralizing the very latest equipment within shared and professional managed facilities, the RCF is expected to greatly enhance the productivity, interaction, and collaboration between investigators from existing diverse research programs, and to benefit the hospital in its recruitment of world-renowned scientists. By creating a state-of-the-art Research Core facility, the Kenan Research Center will be able to make available for shared use cutting-edge equipment and techniques that would otherwise not be available to individual investigators due to high costs. It is anticipated that sharing of each resource will, over time, offer significant savings and reduce the overall cost of conducting biomedical research. The Research Core Facility fee is applied to specific awards and specific researchers as a membership to use the equipment available. This is over and beyond rent, lighting, heat, services. Equipment available through the Research Core facilities include, but not limited to, autostainers, cryostats, and automatic tissue processors. The Tri-Agency Guide on Financial Administration, or TAGFA, was considered when developing the cost model for the Research Core facilities to ensure the four basic principles are adhered to. Number 1. The use of the Research Core facility is an essential expenditure that would not have been incurred had the grant not been undertaken. The investigator is incurring usage charges, not housing costs. Had the need for this type of service not been required, Unity Health Toronto would not have developed or incurred expenses related to the Research Core facilities. This is over and above the standard support in space, heating, electricity, and administrative support. The use of the equipment is effective and financially economical. The result of personal gain or profit is absent from this program. Applicable investigators. This policy applies to all investigators undertaking basic science research that uses the Research Core facility. This policy applies to all sources of funding, including peer review grants, industry-funded research, and internal funding. Applicable grant submissions and proposals of work making use of the basic science facilities of the Kenan Research Center will incur the applicable Research Core facility fee. Applicable grants. You are a designated researcher who will use the Research Core facility. You received an external award for project operations, which may contain salary, supplies, etc. You won an award from the foundation and received funds for a specific project. Not applicable. Awards specific to salary or equipment only will not be applicable. Awards specific to clinical trials will not be applicable. General donations not specific to a project are not applicable. Budgeting. When developing a study budget or submitting a grant application or other funding proposal, investigators must include a description of the specific equipment proposed for use in the study and indicate that an amount equivalent to the applicable rate of the total operating budget will be used to support the use of the pieces of equipment. Requests for assistance are to be directed to Research Facilities Office or Stephen Parker. Billing principles. Use of basic science facilities of the Kenan Research Center's Floor 4, 5, and 6 is part of the Research Core facilities. The calculated fee is on the total budget of the award. The fee is applied to your research project on a monthly basis and charged annually in full or in partial if the project starts or ends within the billing fiscal year. If the project end date is extended, no additional RCF fee may be incurred to reflect the extra time spent in the space for the research project. Research Activity Request Form. When completing your Research Activity Request Form, if Research Core Facilities is applicable, ensure you mark the appropriate box to indicate this. Below is an example. The Research Financial Analyst will review to ensure this is correct. Annual billing. The annual Research Core Facility fee will be billed to the applicable research projects in quarter one of the fiscal year. If a research project is expected to end prior to March 31st of the fiscal year, the final billing month will be that specific month as illustrated in this diagram. An invoice will be provided to detail the incurred charges. Quarterly billing. On a quarterly basis, the Research Core Facility fee will be billed to applicable research projects who were executed partway into the fiscal year. The start date of the Research Core Facility fee will be the date the project is contracted to begin, as illustrated in this diagram. An invoice will be provided to detail the incurred charges. If you have any questions about this presentation, please contact your research finance analyst, researchfinance@smh.ca, or research facilities. Thanks for watching.